everyone, this is Megan. I'm here to talk to you about power. The utilization of power is critical for any organization's success. It's imperative, however, that an individual knows how to manage their power, as it's very easy for power to become misused and become detrimental to an organization. French and Raven developed a model of 5 individual sources of power. These bases of social power are as follows: coercive power, legitimate power, referent power, expert power, and reward power. Coercive power derives from a threat of punishment if an individual does not comply with the desires of the driving agent. For example, at my facility we have a few physicians who refuse to enter their own orders as they're supposed to. If a nurse will not enter the orders or follow the standard order sets, the physician will run to the corporate offices claiming that we, as a unit, are unable to care for their patients. This is a misuse of power. The next type of power is legitimate power. This power is associated with authority or social and cultural norms. Referent power is associated with an individual's views of the power's driving agent. It's based off of charm and charisma. The individual is able to imply power amongst another individual because of the feelings that the receiver has of the driving agent. For example, there's a physician at my facility who is very upstanding with our work, with our nurses, and with our community. We will work to meet his requests because he's very friendly and helps us when we're in need of assistance. Expert power stems from the knowledge of the person delivering the power. They are able to do so secondary to the views of their knowledge or credentials. Lastly, reward power. Reward power provides an incentive for being receptive of the delivering request. The individual changes their behaviors, expecting a reward or some sort of recognition. There are also 3 structural power sources used by healthcare providers: resource power, decision power, and information power. Resource power, just as it sounds, is related to the amount of resources that an individual has. Decision power is related to the individual's level of authority within the organization. Information power is held when an individual has information that is wanted from others and difficult to obtain. Henry Mintzberg developed a model of power games that is representative of the different groups that may seek control of an organization's decisions and actions. Within this framework, there are numerous instances where an organization can be negatively affected by power. The game of expertise, for example. The physicians I spoke previously of, who will not enter their own orders. They have been allowed to do it for so long that now they just utilize their power for their own gain, in that they have one less thing to do, but one more for the nurses. I also see rival camps from time to time, units blaming each other for dumping patients on them. I'm part of a companion utilization reduction program throughout our system, and sometimes units blame other units for too readily using companions. Power must be very carefully managed in healthcare to avoid creating a negative environment. I read an article about management styles in Japanese hospitals. They are very autocratic, and this very negatively affects the hospitals for the nurses.